Having bad audio can legit break the whole entire video that you have worked so hard on. It has happened to me several times before, most recently exactly, right? Now, just imagine this. You guys buy, your favorite camera. Let's say, for instance, the biggest camera that a lot of people want to buy is the FX3. You buy that camera, you got the perfect lens for it, and you're like, dang, my color grade looks fire in my video, but my audio sounds like crap? Do you really think people are going to stick around to that? Because I can tell you right now, nobody's going to stick around to that at all. So I went ahead and bought the DJI Mic 3, and today we're going to unbox it and do a couple sound tests on the actual microphone itself. And I really want to see if this microphone is going to be, best for creators, because that's who it's actually supposed to be for. So let's go and get this thing unboxed here today. Alright you guys, so let's go ahead and get this DJI Mic 3 unboxed and everything. So pretty simple, box and everything. I already took the plastic off here. Just want to hurry up and get that piece off. But let's go and pop this box open. And DJI, they normally does very good in my opinion when it comes down to unboxing, because everything is just, inside of a box. But let's go and take this out right here. We got some documentation. And then we actually got some DJI stickers as well. I'm not going to unbox this at all because I think I may end up putting a sticker on one of my MacBooks, but we will see. I'm trying to see if I had anything else in the box. No, that's empty. All right, cool. Let's go and get to the nitty gritty. This right is going to be the traveling pouch or carrying pouch that they always pack up for us. And this is one of the products where I'll just be like, bro, I'm so happy they gave us one of these because it makes my life a lot easier. But anyway, so inside of this pouch right here, get that unzipped. Ooh. Okay, let's take everything out here real quick. All right, I think that's everything. Got some silica gels that just fell out. Let's open this inside of here. Yeah, that's empty as well. Cool. All right, cool. So we'll put that to the side. Now, let's go and take a look at this. So this right here is going to be the actual charging case for our headsets. Of course, we're going to go ahead and not the headsets, for the microphones. Of course, we're going to put that to the side first. Let's go and take a look at these right here. These are going to be the magnets that's going to go into the back of the mics. And geez Louise, these things are tough. Golly. Hold on. All right. Hey, these are strong magnets. So safe to say, we won't have to worry about these things leaving. Like, bro, these... Alright, bro, that just clapped me up. Alright, cool. And then we got some wheel muffs in here as well. Looks like we do get 4 different wheel muffs. Looks like we got 2 black ones and then 2 gray-ish ones, I think. Oh, these are gray and white. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so we got 4 of these, which that's actually pretty decent. And I think we get 4 of these just because this microphone said can, connect to 4 different microphones at one time with that one receiver. But I mean, we only do get 2 of them. But hey, that's pretty decent at least to have, those extra ones in there. Now, for us connecting our microphone to our camera, we do have a 3.5 or audio jack in here and also the charger. And taking this out of this pouch right quick, this one is actually kind of, I don't know what kind of adhesive they use on these things, but golly. All right. Okay. Look, that mug. Hey, that mug kind of tough in there. Let me go grab me a knife real quick, I think. Oh, no, there we go. We got it. Yeah, my bad. Had to just, take a different angle. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got inside of here. We got this is like that audio jack I was talking about. Now, this one comes with a locking feature on here, which I'm not really a fan of this, I will say. But it is what it is. And I kind of hate how the cable is because I want to know, well, yeah, this cable kind of short too. So that's going to be weird. But yeah, so we'll see how that works. Now, we do get a USB-C charging cable in here as well. That's going to be perfect for us to go ahead and get this thing charged up. But let's go and move over to the fun part. That's going to be what's exactly inside the actual charging case itself. So once again, let's go ahead and take this out of the pouch. Yeah, they do that thing. They wrap these things up, y'all. God dang. Probably should have brought me a knife for real. All right, cool. So here go our charging case right here. This is where, the microphones and the receiver will actually live at. And this is clearly a different case from, what we previously had, coming from the first edition, but it is matching, the Mic 2s and also the Mic Mini. But let's go ahead and take this little piece off sticker, put that off my hand and pop this thing open. Whoa, that mug look fire. I can't even lie. Everything pretty much just sits right inside the case. You got your 2 microphones, you got your receiver as well. Now, as you guys can see, that receiver is already on and ready to go. So, hey, these microphones is probably, I ain't even gonna say probably. These microphones fire. They ready to go. So yeah, that's pretty dope. And even looking at the microphone size itself, look how small these things are, bro. Like these are super small, especially comparing it over to the Mic 1 and even the Mic 2. The Mic 3 is definitely small. And I think these are a little bit bigger than the Mic Minis, but that's, you know, pretty decent. But let's take a look at this receiver as well we do get. Now the receiver is definitely going to be touchscreen this year as well, which that's going to be great. Oh, I got to do a setup real quick. Okay. I don't know, but anyway, the receiver right here is definitely going to be touchscreen this year as well. We do also have a little dial wheel as well, so therefore if you don't want to touch that screen at all, you can definitely go ahead and use that knob as well. On the side of the receiver, we do have our power button and then also a back button as well. But then this is cool too. You actually do get a locking feature on here. Now, I believe that this locking feature, what it does is going to lock the actual screen itself, but mainly importantly, like the settings as well. On the other side right here, we do have our 3.5 jack for our headphones and also our audio out. And then on the back of it, we do get a USB-C charger as well, so you can charge this up solo. But it's going to put that back inside the case itself. Now, the last thing we do get inside of this right here is going to be a USB-C adapter for our mobile phones. So therefore, for any creators that want to create content on the actual phone itself, you can definitely use this right here to plug directly into your phone as well. So hey, thank you for, you know, bringing that in. But real quick too, what you basically do is you'll take your receiver out. You're going to flip this little, see if I can get that open. There we go. I done dropped on the floor, but you'll take that piece off and then slide this right here on. And then you'll go ahead and grab your mobile device and plug it directly into the actual, you know, thing like that, so you'll be good to go. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and swap situations. Now let's go ahead and talk about the audio quality from the DJI Mic 3, right? Now so far I've been having this microphone, I want to say probably for the past 3 weeks, and I have not had any bad complaints about it so far, right? Now the microphone has a couple great settings on the receiver, and one of the most noticeable ones that I noticed as soon as I booted up was an indoor and an outdoor mode, right? Now when I was indoor, I kind of noticed that the audio wasn't as good as I thought on day one of me using it. For some odd reason, it sounded like that the receiver or the microphone itself was kind of like breaking up, and honestly I think it was just because of like the cable that it came with, in my personal opinion, because I've swapped the cable and now I don't have that problem anymore. But you know, that's just something that's kind of diabolical to me, because I didn't really think that was possible, but truth be told, it is. Now the DJI Mic 3 does record in a 32-bit flow internally, which basically means it's going to give you a lot more flexibility when it comes down to your audio levels. So once again, like I'm outside right now shooting, I don't have my wind muff on, unfortunately, which I should have it because it's very windy outside. But with me having the 32-bit flow recording internally, that is pretty much going to save me from, like, you know, having any sort of audio clipping. Or let's say, for instance, if I was out in like a club or whatever, just filming content, I needed to capture somebody's interview, it's going to do the same exact thing for me as well. And another cool feature about this microphone too, let's say for instance you are an outdoor solo creator, or you may even have, like, you know, somebody with you shooting and everything, but you don't want that person to really be seen inside the shots nor be seen close by you. This microphone right here does have 400 meters of protection of audio, but then like I said too, just because it does have the internal 32-bit flow recording, you really are not going to expect any type of audio loss at all. I even like the fact that this microphone does have its own auto noise cancellation mode, and also on top of that, adaptive noise gain control as well. So once again, for my solo creators just like me, if you are literally just shooting, I just set my camera right here on a tripod and I'm walking away and there's noise everywhere around me, you do not have to manually adjust anything at all. Just simply turn on the small setting for it and you literally are good to go. Now battery life on these microphones, it's kind of strange to me, I will say this, because this is so funny. This mic right here only gets up to like 8 hours of use for each transmitter and receiver that we do have, which comes with 2 microphones and 1 receiver itself. But the previous model actually gets like 11.5 hours, which I don't understand that at all, especially with this one being like their newest one. It's smaller, it's lightweight. I would expect this microphone at least to have, you know, that same exact or even more battery life in it. But I mean, honestly, if you're not really shooting all day, every day, you should be good to go. Like literally, I personally have not had any experience with my microphone dying for me, just because, and this is a cool feature on here. Now with the Mic 1s, it did not have this feature at all, so mine will just die just because I simply forgot to turn it off. But with the Mic 3s, there's actually a setting in here that actually turns it off as soon as your camera does turn off, so therefore you really don't have to worry about, you know, turning off the microphone at all. Now we can go ahead and put, like, you know, the battery life to the side, because honestly, once again, like I said, if you're like literally outside and not really paying attention to it, then of course it would die. But I think that the reason why the microphone does have a smaller battery is just because, one, I mean, the mics is like legit tiny, bro. Like, it's like literally tiny. It is way smaller than the first edition of the microphone. And it's a little bit bigger though than the Mic Mini, but that's just because it's in the name, Mic Mini versus, you know, a DJI Mic 3 and everything. But, you know, like I said, I personally think that the microphone is really cool. It's going to be very beneficial to a lot of people, for content creators. That's literally the biggest market I will say that it would be beneficial for, but also filmmakers, right, too. You know, I know that you guys use boom arms and everything, but honestly, hey, for a quick podcast setup, a quick little small story, I think that you guys will be able to get away with using this, the Mic 3, just because it is so small. You can literally hide it anywhere. And also on top of that, so there's a clip on there, right? And before, the clip was very just static, right? You couldn't move it at all. But now it is now able to be detached from the Mic 3. So therefore, if you need to turn the mic a certain type of way because the clip won't allow you to do so, all you have to do is remove the clip, reattach it, because there's a magnet that's holding it together, and boom, you can literally do that. But if you don't care to use the clip at all, you still do get the same DJI mic. I'm gonna say, what is it? A magnet that comes with it as well. So I mean, hey, I think that this microphone right here is very feature proof. Even though first edition is still feature proof as well. It's just that, you know, if you want something smaller, but also on top of that, if you want a little bit of upgrades as well from the very first edition, or even from your current setup that you're using, regardless if it's like a Hollyland, a small rig, Rode, any company like that, this microphone right here will literally get the job done for you. I have no doubts about it at all. And that's what we got for you guys here today in regards to the DJI Mic 3. So far, my personal experience with the microphones, they've been pretty decent, I will say. And the reason why I say they've been pretty decent is because I think that my pair that I actually went ahead and got was kind of sort of malfunctioning or something like that, because when I was recording, I used to see, well, not even used to, I was listening to the audio and the audio was very choppy, right? As soon as I purchased the MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro chip, I was already like, man, look, this thing cost me over $2,000. And I was like, dang, I said, it really can't be my settings, because all my settings are matching like what I normally use. You know, that's -7 on the gain. I mean, hey, it works on the Mic 1 and it works on the Mic Minis, but on the Mic 3s, it just gave me like the crappiest, choppiest audio. And for a while, I sounded crazy. So I contacted the support. They sent me out a brand new pair, and honestly, I haven't had any issues so far. But like I said, I'm hoping that was just my you know, experience with it. But thankfully, we have the 32-bit flow internal recording. That right there has actually been saving me while using this Mic Mini set without having the extra one just yet, because I was doing a couple different shoots and everything. And like I said, I really wanted to make sure that I was going to have, you know, sufficient audio, and having an internal recorder, it truthfully saved me like a ton bit, bro. And also on top of that, this is even mentioned, that 32-bit recording, it sounds so freaking good. Like, hey, I can use that all day rather than just record normally, but hey, that's just me, you feel me? But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section about the DJI Mic 3. Would you guys go pick up this microphone set, or do you guys have a different, you know, microphone that's in mind? We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.